We're live. How is everyone? We'll see if the chat window catches up. It's still on. It says update, so not sure if it's working. Hopefully it is. I'll wait for some people to pop in. Hopefully it refreshes. I'm not sure if Tanya actually did refresh it. I'm going to click an update button. It might destroy everything. She was supposed to get it all juiced up. Relaunch Chrome. Here it goes, nothing. Restream. And it destroyed it. Let's call Tanya on air. Let's see how that goes. You guys will get to hear this conversation. This should be interesting.
Hello?
Hey, Tanya, I'm on air right now. It's got a green button. Did you get it all juiced up?
Get what juice up?
The restream? Everyone can hear you right now. So, but I don't have any chat.
You should be. Do you want a coffee? I'm ordering. Sorry, 1 moment.
Should I just not do a stream today?
Well, I thought we were waiting on Adrian to come in.
Oh, I thought we were waiting on 2 o'clock. Isn't that what we said?
Yes, it's 2:34.
Yes. I just thought it was maybe prepped. Not prepped? Not prepped.
Well, if you hit start streaming, it should go.
It is going. I just don't have any chat.
You don't see any live chats up top?
No, it does say log in. I don't know if that's helpful.
I'll be there in 10 minutes.
If you say your email and password live on air, everyone can hear you. That should help.
Okay.
No, I'm being sarcastic. No, it supposedly is. I don't know if anyone can hear me, so I can't really interact with them. But I guess I'll try opening up on my phone and maybe...
Open up Twitch on your phone, yeah.
All right, I'm going to do it. It's happening.
Okay, bye.
Thank you. Bye. All right, bear with me, guys. I'm going to go to our website so I can chat with you guys. I hope everyone's having... We're having a great day. Everything is going splendidly. Find Twitch TV, and I see myself. Everything is going. Oh. All right. You good? The Friday. We will be there at 10. Okay, cool. Chat is semi-working. It's not working on the side here. I'm gonna go ahead and minimize that, maximize that, lock and load. Have a seat, Omar.
Isn't that one a little different?
Yeah, I don't like that chat. There's 2 separate chats. There's the one that's easy to read, and then there's the one that's embedded, which is less legible for my eyes. Do you want the... He's grabbing a mic. I don't know why this is so uncentered. I feel like it needs to... Oh, I know why. Because the chat occupies that side of the screen. So, let me tell you guys what's going on. We're matching. Looks pretty good, man. Everything is go for launch. Everything's good. We can't find any problems. We're looking desperately for a reason not to launch, and we just can't find it. The coin code is back in the can. I do want to... Hello, Yana Dude. I want to give you guys a bit of an update on what it took to pull this off. Hey, Gibbon, Red Rebel. We had to go back to not to the drawing board, but back to the basics on some of the equations. And we had to it wasn't a hack. We had to really bust out math on a whiteboard and break down into syntax of how to accomplish to keep things balanced. And it was really difficult to get this process right. Once we got it, then it was failing, And I'm like, I stuck by it. I was like, the math is right. I don't care if it's failing. The math is right. It's wrong. And it was failing.
The math
Was freaking. It was right. The equation in the coin code was accurate for balancing, but what was the problem was we were breaking the limits
of the software, the highest number limit
so
the software can manage.
We do this thing, think of it like a magnification, where since I'm going to go ahead and take this, we take these small numbers because we go out 18 decimal points, and we don't go out 18 decimal points.
Because how do you break down one way?
The 18 decimal points. Yeah, how do you split the last
one
thing?
Way amongst 1,000 people?
We actually, that's what the blockchain can record. We actually go out 58 decimal points, and we magnify it, and we use that for our rounding issues. And I know it sounds excessive. It actually isn't. What we had to do was figure out the sweet spot, the most magnification of these rounding errors that we could do without breaking it and doing like a stack, like an overflow of too long of an integer. And it doesn't actually deal with decimal points. It's just a really long number with like 70 some odd digits. So that's what we ended up doing. I think we have 76 digits, and the maximum was 77.
Yeah, we went 77.
So we pushed it right up to the brink, and we were breaking it. So once we reduced our magnitude or magnification, it's one of those M words. Once we reduced that down so that it stopped breaking it, the equation that we built started working flawlessly. And all of a sudden, all the math, in fact, other problems that we solved in other ways with coming, in this way and in that way, and okay, what if we do this? All those other fixes went out the window.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, we were able to do, so
it's accurate up to 1 quadrillion.
It's pretty accurate. It's really accurate. So end result is we're feeling like we're a little bit genius, because when you go into the dev forums and you everyone that actually writes in Solidity is got a certain base level of intelligence. These are not like, at least their brains work in a certain way if you're writing in a language that's designed for really long number calculation. It just kind of goes with the turf. And here are all these really brilliant people that code in Solidity for years that are asking, has anyone solved this problem? Does anyone have, has anyone found any reflection code that mints well? And the answer was, I'm telling you, we did not want to invent this. No. We did not. I wanted to just borrow somebody else's solution and copy and paste that into our coin code without having to do this, because every solution we came up with would fix one thing but break another. And we fixed two things, but damn it, now this is broken. And it was a little bit like chasing our tail, and every time we think we got it, we're going back and we're like, no, now this is calculating off. What do we do? And then we'd patch that. I'm telling you, he had hair at the beginning of this, and he's now bald as can be. So all the forums, if you scour the internet for reflection coin code with minting and Solidity, it does not exist. It doesn't exist. No one's figured out how to do it except for us. So we have the first and only, and I'm sure once the word gets out, they'll start copying it's really the sauce is in our minting function. Mm-hmm. Our minting function, the calculation it does to balance everything, it's all done when it mints. Minting is the craziest thing in crypto. It is taking something that doesn't exist. It can exist. It says, okay, you can have that, but it doesn't exist. You're going to have to make it out of nothing. So you don't subtract from anything. It literally just comes into existence.
It didn't exist.
And
now it exists.
and when it does come into existence, it has to automatically balance proportionally to recalculate with all the other wallets, because it ties in fundamentally the way that we do reflection. We don't. There's several ways to do reflection. There's, okay, we're just going to put it in a bucket for you. You have to come claim and to retrieve your bucket. That's one way.
That's the ones that dividend paying tokens.
Dividend paying tokens. There's the way that we're going to put it in a bucket, and once it reaches a certain amount, whenever it reaches that amount, then we distribute, because otherwise you couldn't micro distribute on the fly. You'd have to wait until it pools significant. Otherwise, the gas fees could be more than the distribution, right, of what you're distributing. And then there's the third way, which is the recalculate everyone's balances within the contract
based on how much reflections they've collected.
Based on, so you don't actually pay the gas to distribute. Mm-hmm. It just says you got more coin.
That's the reason we decided to go with that, because of its efficiency.
It's real time. It's efficient to like free. Real time, efficient, and you don't have to wait, and you don't have to claim. It was the best of everything. Mm-hmm. But the problem is the way it recalculates and does that fancy math to see what you have as far as new coin in your wallet as these fees get dispersed in real time every second of every day. That calculation is, to say it's challenging it would be challenging if we weren't minting. When you have a fixed supply, it's still an amazing formula how it does it. But it's one calculation. Well, we might make fractions of coins minted. We don't even mint whole coins. We mint just bits and pieces when Lola says, mint, swap it in, do this, do that. So every time she births coins, that changes the calculation. And depending on where those coins go, whether it's an excluded or included wallet into the reflection, can change the calculations on how much. And it was throwing, oh my God, it was throwing things off.
Oh, yeah.
So
really bad.
Yeah, like
the Phantom token one was the one that
yeah,
was
the Phantom
weird,
token was weird.
Where it was multiplying tokens was really bad.
Yeah, we had we had Phantom tokens as a symptom where they're unusable. It says they're there, but it would fail if you try to trade them. And then until you trade some in, and then all of a sudden they get unlocked, and then they get it was bad all the way around. That was hard to find. We had coin creep. What is coin creep? That's when you're generating, because the equation's off, more coin than there is in existence. So a coin is coming out of nowhere, and there's no coin creep with the way when the math is done right. It's parallel. If this is your max supply, your total supply, here's the total number of coins in circulation. Not a penny more, not a penny less, or not one quadrillionth, more or less. It's spot on. And then there was somewhere, you guys would love this, I say I love it sarcastically, where you would have been getting, that's when Fred wins fucking coin. Yep, fucking Fred. But there was one where it was paying out about 1/10,000th the reflection that you should have gotten. We could have lunched with that and it would have been good to go. Like, hey, enjoy your reflection, guys. It's a little shy of what you might be expecting. And the problem with solving it with, well, just fuck it, take all the reflection, multiply by 10,000. Not that simple, because then it would reflect all over the place. The math had to be perfect. The equations, there was no compromising, there was no band-aid, there was no easy way to do it, and we did something that hasn't been done before. We honestly, and the reason we did it was because the exchanges, we're not going to have a pile of coins sitting in the wallet. We will have our master wallet, our owner wallet, the deployer is what they call it, will have one Anubit at any given time, and any Anubits that go into it will only be in it in blockchain time. Yeah. He knows you love him. He picks up a lot of hate. So it's been quite a journey. We're there. We're not like, oh, we're doing it.
Yeah, we're getting ready to. I mean,
We're
we have
we're
everything
building
lined
list. Everything's lined up.
up. We just
Lola's
have to get our
done.
stream. We might eat first. Because
Yeah, we might grab some food. We have to break up the airdrops in groups of 50, so
That's
they're
going to cost a lot of money.
it's going to cost. Yeah, this is. You guys wonder why we wanted to limit our holder count, and it was pure monetary. If we'd blown up to thousands,
Oh, it would have been.
yeah, I mean, it's going to cost us like $1,000 to airdrop everyone just at this holder count of like 400. So we wanted to keep our costs down so that we weren't, all our, money was flowing into just dropping people new coin. And it becomes just an easier process. Less people sitting here, being patient for the upgrade. We really appreciate the audience we have. You guys are gonna have a lot of peers now that we're done with this process. I'm telling you, we're spending money on marketing, and
marketing's gonna
holy shit,
big.
do we have a budget?
And we're going to have some serious media coverage also with this.
So anyway, everything is happening. Angelina and Tanya decided right during when I go sit down to go get the stream to bail and they went to go get coffee. I don't know. I mean, apparently it was.
At least we don't have to hear those conversations about clothes.
Oh, look at what I bought on Afterpay. And oh wait, they can hear this. They're watching.
Oh.
They were there. and they'll edit the video later. So yeah, that was damn it, Omar. Why did you sucker me into that? So anyway, we are going to be launching. I think we're going to get a little food real quick. In the meantime, the airdrop list it's built and ready. We just have to hit pause. So as soon as we eat, I'd imagine we're going to hit a pause on the existing contract. If you want to get a buy, and before the pause happens and the transition happens, do it right now. I'm saying it public. I'm not saying it to anyone in particular. So I don't think I'm going to jail for this. If you want to do one last buy, now is your chance before we switch over to the.
Decent right now to buy it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, it's good right now, but that's where we're at, and we will we'll probably when we hit pause, I'll have Angelina do like a TikTok. It's paused. Know that that's finalizing, locking in all the values, and we'll be switching everything over to doing all the airdrops and moving everything over to the new
airdrops are the priority. We get that thing paused. First thing's happening is airdrops. Then you're going to do your thing, and then we'll unpause it.
Add in liquidity. We're good to go.
Yeah. Are we going to keep Lola running on the old coin?
Yeah.
Oh. I
Yeah.
don't think we need to.
No. I mean, I want to keep it going a little bit. I mean, we're not going to be developing anything around it, but
Yeah, I wouldn't trade on it or anything.
I would definitely be in the upgrade. You're going to want to, because that's where the whole ecosystem, which is going to build all the value that comes forward out of this coin, is going to be based on the ecosystem. Y'all have no idea how big this is.
People brag about it. That's how cool it's.
Yeah, you guys are. As long as I can still go into a Walmart at 10 o'clock at night, wearing a Cookie Monster onesie without being recognized, I'll be okay.
Or your furry.
My furry costume. I don't have a furry costume, nor do I have a Cookie Monster onesie. But I did see someone in Walmart with one, and I was like, wow, wow. No, it was a full it was she was huge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was really on the generous proportion,
That's the only thing
and she had a
that's
Cookie Monster onesie complete with the foot things, and she had no shoes.
Huh.
I was like, man, you.
I guess Walmart's a
Walmart.
funny
Things you can only see in a Walmart. They're definitely not going to be a sponsor now, huh? All right, guys. So we're going to get to it. I hope everyone is buckled up and ready. Again, I can't thank you guys enough for your patience. This process has been longer than we thought, but I promise you it took exactly as long as it needed to. And I give us props because we're doing things that people have never done before. Thank you, Yenna, dude. We're accomplishing what people have never accomplished. And this was no small feat. So our upgrade coin is, you guys can be, for those of you that are involved with it and are holders of our coin, you will be holders of our upgrade coin. I promise you this, there is no better coin on the market. And I don't mean that in a hype kind of way. I mean that in a very technical kind of way. It is bad. It is a feat it is badass. So we are very proud of it, and it's going to do wonders for all of us. So thank you guys. I got a coffee. They totally redeemed themselves. You got nothing. You get nothing.
I don't drink coffee. I don't need coffee. I generate energy from 0 point.
You do?
I don't drink coffee.
All right, hold on. How do I... What are you doing over there? I'm trying to shut it down. She took over the mouse.